move on to the rest of Shakespeare's tragedies, basically because he found that the comedies aren't half as funny as the tragedies. So, we're going to start with Shakespeare's Scottish plays. Sorry, I forgot, sorry.
Which you're not supposed to talk about in the theatre, unless you're performing it, because it's cursed.
I think I got that going. I got you pretty bad. Okay, now, we not only perform an abridged version of Macbeth, but after much thorough research, are able to do so in perfect Scottish accents. Double trail and trouble!
Maybe that's an Irish accent. We're supposed to be doing Scottish ones. Just listen to mine. It's really good. Stay, ye perfect McSpeaker! McTell me McMore!
Macbeth, beware Macduff, for none of whom in the bone shall harm Macbeth, till Bound Wood comes close to an end.
Och, that's did great! Then McWhat McNean McI McFair of Macduff! Gaff!
See you, Jimmy! And all that I was from my mother's womb, untimely licked! What do you think about that?
It's bloody disgusting! Leon, you great haggis face!
Och, Macbeth, you killed me wife, you murdered me babies, you did a jobby in me stew!
Oh! I did this!
Oh, how you did! I had to throw half of it away!
Oh!
Oh! Oh! Oh! Oh! Behold where lies the usurper's cursed head! Macbeth, your ass through the windy! And never was there a story of more blood and death than this of Mr. and Mrs. Macbeth. Thank you.
Meanwhile, Julius Caesar was a much beloved tyrant. All hail Julius Caesar,
Hail,
who was warned by a soothsayer.
Beware the Ides of March.
Great Caesar, however, chose to ignore this warning.
what the hell are the Ides of March?
The 15th of March.
Why, that's today!
It's you! Well, day!
Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears. I come to bury Caesar. So let's bury him and move on to my play. Antony
And Cleopatra, is this an asp I see before me?
Stop. You seem to have this bizarre notion that all of Shakespeare's heroines wore really ugly wigs and vomited everywhere.
Don't they?
No! This is Antony and Cleopatra, not some drink responsibly advert. This is supposed to be a romantic thriller about the geopolitical power struggle between Egypt and Rome.
It's one of Shakespeare's geopolitical plays. Well, if I'd known that, I would never have screwed around with it. Shakespeare's geopolitical work is some of my favourite stuff, you know. It's like the themes he wrote about 400 years ago are still relevant today, like, what's that one he wrote about nuclear energy in the Soviet Union?
Anna, Shakespeare never wrote about the Soviet
He did, he totally did. It was called Chernobyl Kinsman, and it was intense.
Anna, what are you talking about?
Chernobyl Kinsman. It was recently attributed.
No, Shakespeare wrote a play called Two Noble Kinsmen.
Not Chernobyl.
Two Noble Kinsmen.
So what's Two Noble Kinsmen about?
It's about a girl who's driven insane by the fear that her boyfriend's going to be eaten by wolves and her father.
And is there anything in it about Boris Yeltsin?
No.
I don't even know what that play's about. Never even heard of it.
I'm not surprised you've never heard of it, actually. Maybe I should explain it all. Two Noble Kinsmen falls into the category of Shakespeare's plays that some scholars refer to as the Apocrypha. Now, the Apocrypha are the plays that we're not actually sure were written by Shakespeare. They're often attributed to him, but it just seems like the quality of work isn't up to the standard of his better-known plays. In fact, some of his lesser-known plays are also not that great. However, they're not entirely without merit. One of them, Troilus and Cressida, is hardly crap at all. In fact, I actually discuss it at great length in my soon-to-be-published, hopefully soon-to-be-published book about Wllm Shkspr, entitled I Love My Willie, which I'd like to whip out for you now. In fact, I was hoping to do a quick improvised version of Troilus and Cressida based on this chapter.
Would you like me to do a performance of this?
Yes! In chapter dance.
I love performance art. It's so pretentious. We could use Troilus and Cressida as a jumping off point to support the deeper themes like the transient nature of life and the arising anticipation of forms. Yes, yes.
Yeah. Go.
Yes!
No, hang on. I was hoping we could have a scholarly approach to this.
Screw that.
Just go ahead and read. Go.
Troilus and Cressida was written in 1603 and published in 1604 in quarto. It was published in second quarto in 1645, although this version is some 166 lines longer than the folio edition in which appears the famous bongo scene. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but my book has nothing to do with bongos or some stupid interpretive dance. It actually focuses on the idea that Shakespeare's plays were written by Elvis Presley. You see,
Sorry, is there anything in this not plot?
What kind of scholar do you think I am? Of course I cover the plot. I cover it in depth on page 29 in the footnote. Troilus, son of Priam, king of Troy.
Right, so you be Troilus and you can be the king.
Great, okay. Loves Cressida.
Get the wig.
Whose uncle Pandarus has arranged a meeting with Troilus. Although at first she feigns indifference.
I have to feign indifference.
Yeah. She is attracted to him. Meanwhile, Agamemnon, the commander of Greece...
Oh my god, boring.
It's the kind of stuff that kids used to hate studying in school because it was so boring.
Yeah, like as soon as you said Armageddon, I was asleep. I'm sorry, but I said to these guys, when I heard we were coming to Reading, I will not do dry, boring, vomitless Shakespeare for these people because it will just turn you. I mean, that's what happened to me. When I was at school, I used to sit in class reading Shakespeare, looking at the kids playing ball outside, and I'd think to myself, why can't this Shakespeare stuff be more like sports?
Sports?
Yeah. How do you mean? Well, sports are visceral, they're fun to watch, like, take the histories, for example. The crown passing from generation to generation, the kings and queens killing each other off, it's just like rugby, but you play it with a crown.
I guess they are kind of similar.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. Line up. Hucker.
Richard III, Henry V, part 1, 2, 3, bang! Scrum! Touch! Pause, engage! And the crown is hooked back by Richard II, that well-spoken 14th century monarch. He's pulling back, looking for an air downfield, but there's a heavy tackle from King John.
My gross flesh sinks downwards.
And the crown is in the air, but Henry VI takes it.
Victory is mine!
Along comes King John, that rarely performed 12th century player. Oh, he's killing him out there. This could be the end of the Wars of the Roses cycle.
And King John is in the clear.
My soul hath elbow room!
He's at the halfway to the 20. He's poisoned at the 5-yard line. Looks like he's out for the game. Replacing him now is number 17, King Lear.
Divide we are kings of a 3. Julia, go for the drop kick.
And there's a red card given. Fictional character on the field. King Lear's disqualified and he's not happy about it. Lining up now is that Father Tumteen, Henry IV and Prince Hal. Centre snap to the fullback. Fullback to the hunchback. Looks like Richard III's lip is giving him trouble.
A horse, my kingdom for a horse.
And there's a pile up on the field.
Not tragedies. Titus Andronicus we did with the blood.
Yeah, we did Romeo and Juliet. We did.
Julius Caesar, Titus Andronicus.
We rapped Othello.
Right.
King Lear was in the rugby game. Macbeth we did with Scottish accents. What about Antony and Cleopatra?
I bombed on well. Everyone, really. Yeah.
Well then, I think we're... Yeah. Oh, guys, come on, look. Hamlet.
Hamlet.
How could we forget Hamlet?
Shakespeare didn't write Hamlet, did he?
Of course he did.
But I thought it was a David Tennant film.
Ladies and gentlemen, 36 down, 1 to go. Possibly the greatest of all Shakespeare's plays. A play of such lofty,
No, I
poetic...
don't think we should do it right now.
What? Why not?
It's the rugby game. It's left me physically and emotionally drained. I just can't do it justice.
We don't have to do justice to it, we just have to do it.
I don't want to do it.
Anna,
I don't want to.
our play is called The Compleat Wrks of Wllm Shkspr. I think they want to see Hamlet.
Okay, so we'll call it the Compleat Wrks of Wllm Shkspr, except Hamlet.
Well, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
No, it's not. I don't want to do it, and you can't make me. I'll sit here with this guy, with this girl, because she's my friend, yeah, and I want you to do it. Don't touch me. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. Don't touch me. What are you doing? I'm fine.
Right, we're going to do Hamlet now, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, right, so, starts with the guard scene. So we need Bernardo and Horatio.
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern.
Now they've got their own play. Where are you going?
I'll kill this girl. I'll kill her. Don't come any closer.
You leave her alone.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to be.
Normally, Lydia's a bit faster than Anna. I'm sure they'll be back in just a second. Whose program was this? Sorry, look, I've got another. There's no business like show business like no business like no. Tell you what, why don't we take the interval here? You go have a drink, take 15-20 minutes, and when we get back, hopefully, Anna and Lydia will have got back and we can carry on with Hamlet, Prince of Denmark. Hopefully.